gentlemen, thank you all for coming today. We're all here to honor the man of the hour, Mr. Hart. Thank you for 35 years of service. Did he get it done, Mr. Now we'll turn over to the chief, but of course, thank you, family, friends. Of course, Mr. Hart, we wish you all the best.
Okay, I'll go first. Chief Robinson. Just want to take the opportunity to wish Mr. Hart well. 35 years. Beginning to be difficult to achieve. I don't know if I'll make 35, but hopefully I can reach that goal. But it is a monumental milestone, and you know, at this date and time, people don't stay on jobs very long. So this is a monumental achievement, and we just want to take the opportunity to thank you for the job that you do. And it's one thing that I'll say about Mr. Hart, and that is he's done this job over in our storage and supplies for quite some time. And it's a job that requires little supervision. So we have to trust you to put you there. And he's been there for a while, so that lets you know the trust that we have in him. And if you think about it, there's not been many times that we didn't have what we needed. And when we didn't, it wasn't his fault. It was usually the supplier or purchasing or somebody that slipped up. And some time ago, a few years ago, when COVID hit, we took him from just supplying release and a few towers. We put him over all of our supplies, which lets you know how much confidence, how the amount of confidence we had in him. And so he's instrumental in us now widening that a little more. We're gonna take his position and put out in another area and build him another warehouse and all kind of things just because of the confidence we had in him. Hate to see him retire, but we understand and we wish him well. I just want to say on behalf of Sheriff Marion Brown, thank you for the job that you've done. You know, it's unmatched, and I remember the people who had the job before you, they did it well, but you took it to another level. So I just want to thank you. Have a great retirement, okay?
We're sad to see you go, because when you get somebody who does the job and you don't have to worry about whether the trains run on time, you don't want to lose folks like that. I've told folks in other areas that are support areas, and I knew this from having worked at the academy, that if you're doing your job right, nobody even knows you're there. Nobody thinks about you. Nobody on the front office can even remember that you work where you work. But if you're in a support area and things don't go right, it's like watching a train crash in slow motion, and there's nowhere to hide where the responsibility is from. And if it goes bad, the spotlight's gonna come right over you, and everybody's gonna be outraged at why is this not going right? And so it takes a special kind of person to be, I don't want to say invisible, but certainly not having to be supervised, and still make the trains run like he has made it run. And on all these retirements, I mean, this is like, I know folks who aren't multiply divorced, when they go to weddings, they sit and think about the days they got married or whatever. On these retirement things, an image that always comes back in my mind is sitting in the West Tower in 1992 in the 5th floor detail room. And I came in one day and they started passing out envelopes. And I opened one, I got one with my name on it, I opened it up, and it said, "You will be eligible to retire in May 2021. And I was like, 2021? It's like 30 years from now. And you blink 2 times and here it is, and here we all are. So I'm happy that you have options. I hope you go do things that make you happy now. And we have an open invitation that if you ever get bored and you want to come back, we've always got part-time places that you can come and catch up on your gossip and do a little bit good and be back part of the tribe again. But I have here from the sheriff your certificate of retirement in recognition of 35 years of service, and we appreciate everything that you've done.
Mr. Hart, you started here in 1989. You was here a whole 9 years before I started. You know, but you know, I didn't work with you that long over in release. But when I did work with you, anytime we had an altercation, even if you were just passing by, you was always would assist. We needed supplies, So I just want to, on behalf of the release division, I want to give you this plaque. And thank you for your service.
Take it out of the cover. You know what I mean. It's shiny and they can't see.
All right, Hart. 1989, I'm just a little bit ahead of you in 1989. So I remember when you came 35 years ago. So we both got 35 years. So on behalf of the Dallas County Peace Officers Association, we'd like to present this plaque to you in honor of your retirement after 35 years of service with the Dallas County Sheriff Department, given this day, DSO Semi Hart 2295. So congratulations for your retirement, your 35 years, your hard work, your dedication, and enjoy your retirement.
Last one, man. This can be quick. 35 years working here. I never worked with you, but I've seen you a million times. I've always heard great things about you. I know you worked your butt off here. Congratulations on retirement, and I hope you have a good time getting out of here.
Mr. Hart, would you like to say anything? If not, at this time, after Mr. Hart, we would open up the floor for everybody to come in and get some food. But Mr. Hart, you want to say something?
Just want to, thank God, first of all, that he brought me all the way through this. And I do want to thank everybody who put this together, thank everybody that came, thank my family for being here, thank everybody that put up with me. And, I've been asked several times, because when I started, it was 1989. Went to the release section on evening shift, moved to midnights, then I went to day shift, and I think for about 6 or 7 months I was even assigned to central intake, and then back here. Then 2005 is when I started working for supplies and taking release. After working there for a few years, MedOp Center, or anybody remember when it was 3MW and it was under West Tower, they were going to transition that to MedOp Center, and it was put under technical service. So I took over the supplies for technical service. Then technical service came, MedOp Center, kept that role. Bonds and warrants was put on me, kept that role. Then coronavirus, which was known now as the COVID-19 pandemic. So my role, my duties, my responsibilities, they expanded and they grew and they became more and more. So I did have people ask, why would you do it? Why do so much? And I do have an answer, and many of you, I've already answered it for you. But when my son was born in 2001, and that's both of him right there. Well, I realized I had to be a good father for him, to show him, not tell him how to be, but show him how to be. And I knew the best way to do that was to be a godly man. So people will ask all the time, well, why do you do this? Why they, they're taking advantage of it. Sometimes it's not going to be appreciated. Well, whether it is or not, I don't know. But what I do know is that Paul in Colossians said, in all you do it with your whole heart, as unto the Lord, and not as unto man.
Yes.
And I figured that's the best thing to do. You put God first, and he will put everybody else first in your place for you. He will do it for you. And so, over all these years, I can say now, I haven't always done it right. Sometimes I've failed. And, I fight the same battles that most of you fight. I probably fight more. But overall, I tried to do this job to the very best of my God-given abilities. And at the end of this 35-year time, I can just say, at least in the eyes of some, I hope I succeeded in that. So until I see you again in this life,
Very good.
I God bless every one of you, and thank you.
Sergeant, would you invite your family and let you get a plate? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd. Where's Mr. Boyd?
Yes.
Mr. Harris, if you come bless the food, sir. I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd. Okay, let me switch up. I'm sorry, Chief, you want to speak?
No. I was just gonna ask Mr. Harris.
You want to say something?